The Midnight Mansion. I traveled through places, I walked, I met people, and I asked them the story that I'm going to tell now about a house that is not just a normal house with families inside. It is a residence inhabited by individuals, but it is not empty. Spirits live in it. They come to scare and frighten all types of human life that want to be there, because for them the house is a safe haven that also hides them from other spirits. So all I knew was that Mr. Cavalcante, the owner of the mansion in Agua Verde in Vida, had a coffee plantation, a few heads of cattle, and a certain amount of money kept in a trunk in the barn under lock and key that only he knew. Rumor has it that he had the things because he paid a pittance to the coffee pickers at harvest time, as well as selling the product clandestinely. He avoided paying taxes, which was very common at that time. So the workers at Messi cursed the boss, saying that when he died his spirit would wander around because he had a lot to pay. Time passed and Mr. Cavalcante died. After his death, his wife found a note. Inside the notebook where he wrote down his income, expenses, and the balance, it said, "Open the chest in the barn." His wife, Maria de Gloria, immediately went to open the chest and, to her surprise, the amount found was her nest egg for the rest of her life. She had looked at that object so many times with a despicable air, thinking that it only contained bald spots. Dona Maria could not contain herself and began to tell the story of the note. She asked for secrecy, especially from people she trusted. However, in a short time, the news spread and Maria de Gloria began to be identified as the rich widow of the chest. On a certain summer night with a stifling climate, the widow woke up after being assaulted, breathing heavily. She opened her eyes and realized that the window of her room was open. She approached the window with her heart racing and pulled aside the curtain to see something moving on the balcony. On the balcony, the rocking chair was moving at a rhythmic pace. Then the lady approached and felt a chill run through her body. Despite the heat of that night, getting very close, the chair stopped rocking. She thought about running to the bedroom, but the front door closed with a bang. Loud noise with an impact, the poor thing fell at the foot of the stairs of the mansion. Despite being stunned and scared, she heard voices coming from the punished plantation in front of the haunted house. The widow got up and tried to understand what the voices were really saying. Between muffled laments and cries, she identified the voice of her late husband, who said, "My dear, I am here to pay off my debt." Dona Maria, with wide eyes, said, "My old man, my love, you owe me nothing more. Rest in peace, Mr. Cavalcante," replied, "My beloved, come closer, don't be afraid." Approaching the thicket, Dona Maria de Gloria was abruptly pulled inside it. She tried to scream in vain, but she still heard the last sentence of her late husband, "My love, you come with me. This is the end of my debt." Silence filled the place in the mansion. Only the clock moved. It chimed the right time, midnight.